Holy shit. I'm here with this idiot.
And I'm here with this jackass.
That feels almost rehearsed, and that makes it even worse.
It's not rehearsed though.
Wow! Guess what? You gotta dance now. This is called the weekly Zac workout show, where I lose all my calories to eat. What? No. Oh, God.
Subscriber.
You gotta get in there. Yeah.
Is this gonna start again? Is this what's gonna happen? You guys been saving this, you sons of bitches?
I feel like they're trying to kill you.
They're trying to kill me. I gotta get on a plane in like 6 hours. Everyone thinks this is your song, but it's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people are like, oh, Alex's new track is great. I'm like, nah, it's not. It's because it's good. It's not his.
No. I wouldn't make that.
Good thing is Alex's.
You need to go tighter on that camera, bro.
Can you tell the internet I was not poisoned? I think some people got confused.
They got confused. They thought you were poisoned?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I tweeted out that I'm allergic to the antidote to cyanide poison.
Okay, Malika. Malika, remember that time I told you that sometimes you say things that without explanation sound more like because you're making a sentence that's at the end of a conversation no one was having except you in your head. That tweet symbolizes what it's like for me dating Malika. In case you guys missed that, Malika tweeted out, "I'm allergic to the antidote to cyanide poisoning." Without being poisoned by cyanide. She just wanted you all to know that.
Yeah.
So in case you were ever wondering.
I didn't know that. I was looking to an allergy. I was looking at my allergy, and then I found out it is the global go-to antidote for cyanide poisoning.
Oh.
Well, let's keep you away from cyanide.
Yeah.
And Twitter for that.
Stay away from all that cyanide going around.
All right. Yes, Pesci, a nice, completely random factoid. Yeah. So, what's up, everyone? It's Wednesday. It's time for Honesty Hour. Oh, Jackson's is like 200 for Alex. We need to lower the threshold on the bits, I think, to like 100 or something for this show.
I don't really know what the bit things are about exactly, but I know they're good. So.
Oh, you're so stupid sometimes.
Thanks, man.
Leave it higher for reading off. Just lower for the alert. Oh, damn. This is good, babe.
Money. I think I saw this show on the Missouri Home Living channel. Hillbillies dancing badly. Hash F you, Alex.
It's
Thanks,
actually
White
Frank.
What's up, man?
It's actually Frank. F you, Frank. Okay, guys. So, we're gonna go through. Fun fact, if you're allergic to chocolate, there's a good chance you are actually allergic to roaches, since chocolate has a really high roach content.
Thanks, Mobius.
Thanks, Mobius. Appreciate it. Alright, guys. So, it's Honesty Hour, where we talk about everything on the channel. Sometimes we get serious about other things. We'll answer your questions in the Discord and in the chat room. I'll go through Discord first. Whew! Alright. Are you tired?
Dude, I'm super
tired as well. And we gotta get up at like 4 or 6 p.m. I told her to go tighter. Like, can you go tighter on that camera for me? A little bit? You go tighter. We'll dance in our chairs, or it's our hip region, and that's fine. Yeah.
Thanks.
Krund has a sword. That's right. We knighted Krund the Barbarian. Do you know who Krund is?
No.
Because you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You should know these things.
Oh, I see.
I kind of hate Mountain Dew, but it was the only soda in the fridge.
Mountain Dew will just
so
go
gross.
You're just gonna crash.
Ugh. All right,
Are
so
you drinking that because you need to stay up longer?
yes, because I am so tired. I'm trying to get through this show. You know, like it's Wednesday night at 10 p.m. It's time for Honesty Hour. That's the thing, and you're here, so
Yeah.
congratulations.
You know, I had forgotten that we were doing Honesty Hour tonight, and I was looking forward to going to sleep
You're stupid.
right now.
So
So yeah, awesome.
Alex hasn't been
Thanks,
around.
guys.
Alex hasn't been around since March.
Was it March? Yeah, that sounds
Yeah, it was
right.
March. It was when we launched the channel.
Yeah.
Hey, Merlin159.
Time
thank you
to
for that.
clear THR
See,
cup.
look, he's gonna try to clear the cup. Boom!
Oh, yeah, okay.
Massive explosion. Well done. Well done.
Dance, monkey, dance. Hashtag can Alex be honest.
I can be honest.
All right, so for all the people that are watching that might be tuning in and haven't tuned in since last Honesty Hour.
Oh, Largo Sensei.
Thank you, Largo Sensei. Every 5 subscribers, we do a Steam Key giveaway. Every
resub.
50, when we get to our next 50 goal, we do a giant giveaway. Which I think the next one is 1,600. That's fucking awesome!
Largo
Dude, that's
says
great!
the dances have gotten better.
Oh, thanks, Largo, I guess.
Like right before Largo?
Okay, so... Dancing with Mountain Dew and
GFA's
Bulgogi.
most compelling baddie
They're
of the
lying
week.
to you. They're trying to make you feel better. There's been a lot better people.
No, I'm sure there have.
Oh shit!
900. Hey, 900.
Oh great, one more till Steam Key giveaway. God damn it, I'm already tired. I fuck. God.
Give me a bit of energy, I guess.
Good for you. Good for
Yeah,
you.
there aren't going to be camera movements, cameras pulling out for dancing and pushing in for close-ups and all that.
No, no,
Not for this.
no, not for that.
Hmm?
I gotta get a camera bag ready. Yeah, I have a lot more to do.
Where do you want me to place it?
Where the lenses go, and then I'll pack everything. I'd rather it be where it's supposed to go, so I don't search. Okay. So, welcome to the Kill Zac Hour. That's what this has turned into as I've gotten more and more out of shape.
You get
As I'm getting
progressively
older.
out of shape.
As I'm getting older and more out of shape. I basically aged 5 years since last year, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
I was looking at pictures. Dude, you're getting white in your beard too. What's happened to us, Alex?
I've had white in my beard for a while, and you just don't notice these
Well, I don't
things.
look at your face, so.
I know. Hey, 1,000.
Gaga, thank you.
Thank you.
Seriously, what is the name of the subscriber song? Who does it? It's called Makosa. I can't remember exactly who does it. Or should, but I forgot. It's on the Snuggle Lord playlist. If you search for the Snuggle Lord playlist.
I think it's Drake featuring Rihanna.
Yeah, that's it. Such a piece of shit. Okay. So, for those that don't know, tonight is the last night you can subscribe to a channel and have it benefit charity. So, keep it fucking going. You've got 2 hours left. Less than 2 hours. Keep it going. It's your last night to actually benefit charity. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Thanks, White Rabbit.
I'm fine. It's totally fine. Okay, everybody, so
100, thank you.
let's, oh, you know what, and for those that might be tuning in that don't know what I'm talking about, basically, Twitch Prime just came out, and Twitch Prime is absolutely amazing. It's literally the coolest thing Amazon and Twitch have done together yet. You can find nothing bad to say about it, and when people come back to me and like, but they don't have it in my country, I'm like, that just means Amazon's not in your country. Shit!
Subscriber.
Oh god.
Why are there two Zacs and one has a bald head? Oh wait, never mind, that is just Alex. Hi Alex.
That was White Wabbit.
Thanks,
so
troll.
Thanks, White Wabbit.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, White Wabbit. Thank you for that.
Whoa, who are these people currently on the screen? The left one seems cool, but the right one seems real mean.
I don't know. He's
Oh right, it's time to ask things to the Zac and Power. Get your questions ready, it's time for Honesty Hour. Hashtag Thumper Pride, hashtag Prosperous Rhymes.
Thank you. Every time I hear that
The
song, my
more
heart
you
skips a
dance, the older you feel.
Man, you guys are just.
beat. No!
Thanks for the $20 and the $5.
Thank you
and the
for
$10
supporting
and the
Hyper RPG and all
$1,000,000.
the crazy stuff that we do.
Thanks, Fenris. That wasn't White Rabbit.
What I was trying to say is Twitch Prime is pretty amazing. Okay, so what I was trying to say is Twitch Prime is really amazing. It's the coolest thing Amazon and Twitch have done together yet. Basically, if you have Amazon Prime and you have Twitch, you can fornicate them together.
They will fornicate for you.
And outside of that will be birthed the most magical of all magical things, Twitch Prime. So Twitch Prime gives you every month, you're going to get updates to games that you wouldn't get anywhere else, like cool add-ons and downloads and stuff like that. This month they threw in a free game, completely a $20 game that has a Hyper RPG t-shirt in it, this shirt right here, in Streamline, and you get a free subscription like kind of card or token that you get to use on any channel of your choice. Now that token does not auto renew. So if you use it here, remember to, click it again. Click it again. After a month. But by today, if you use them today, every single one of them goes towards charity. Well, not everyone. Every 100,000. But they've already given like over $400,000 to charity, to Game Changer. So you got till midnight. Get as many subscriptions going as you can. And if you don't have Twitch Prime, you can sign up for 30 free days of Twitch Prime and use that free subscription to support a streamer. Use that to go to charity, and you get a free game, and then you can just, turn off Twitch Prime and cancel it after you download everything. You can do that. They know you can do that, and they're cool with it. Can you buy Twitch subscriptions with an Amazon gift card? Meow. I don't know. I don't know if you can. Huh. I feel terrible. Okay, let's get to some questions that have shown up in Discord for Honesty Hour. Let's see.
Yes, right, meow. Like a cat. Oh, you get questions out of the,
I had Discord, bro.
That's right, I forgot about that. I forgot about the whole question.
Yeah, we answer questions here, idiot.
Yeah,
That's always been
no.
kind of the theme of the show.
Hey, Salami Tactical, yes it is.
Salami Tactical.
Asked if it was the sheriff.
Is that the sheriff? Salami Tactical, I like your name.
Yeah, that is a pretty great name.
It's a pretty good name.
Salami Tactical.
Tactical.
I wish that I had come up with that.
All right. Mortisil says, as Valiant was your first time GMing a game, which I'll add took me by surprise as you did such a great job from the start. Genuine praise, I'll wait for you to recover from the shock. I was wondering if there were any aspects of running an RPG that you found easier or harder than expected, or if there were any aspects of GMing you had never even considered.
If it was that difficult, he wouldn't be able to do it, so.
Has your appreciation for your own GMs increased in the light of now being a GM too? No, because I've been directing GMs for a while. So by doing that, I had to do a lot of research on what that took, how the preparation went. And I mean, when I was doing No Survivors with Ivan, we were kind of co-GMing that, and the audience didn't know. I was sending him stuff on Google Docs. about what to do in that specific moments based on chat room reactions. So I feel like even though I hadn't GM'd one necessarily, I'd had to dive in so deep that I had a pretty good understanding of what it was going to take. Now, what I was not prepared for is patience. Lots of patience is required. I like to move things forward. I'm very much not a patient person.
Money.
I got plenty of jokes about unemployed people, but none of them work. Oops, sorry about the bad dad joke.
Thanks for the $5.
So yeah, patience was something I was not ready for, and learning to just sit back and let things happen. Whoa!
Subscriber.
Booty hot, thank you.
I'm gonna vomit.
Yeah, I feel kind of sick.
I'm gonna literally vomit. I'm gonna vomit. Thank you for that subscription. If anyone's still here, it's time for a Steam Key giveaway. I'm gonna throw up that Mountain Dew, man. Mountain Dew and raw and just meat. Mountain Dew and meat.
Yeah.
Let's do some sub dancing. Oh, okay.
Money.
Hashtag no to sub.
Not a sub. Yeah. Thanks for the $10. Empty knocked.
Okay, so then Sizen followed that up to dovetail from that question. Has being a GM colored your perspective as a player? I know during Gauntlet with Mercer, you were attempting to balance the producer and the character. Have you felt the urge to speak up about a rule or judgment by a DM after being in the hot seat yourself for so long now? No. Never, never, never. So here's the thing. I will never question a GM's choice, especially on camera, because that's bullshit. It's their show. And to me, role-playing is improv. So if you can't roll with that GM's decision, that's on you. To keep the show moving forward and to keep a positive environment for everyone, I accept that whoever the GM is, motherfucker!
Subscriber.
Alright, we'll go with this. This takes less effort, so. Oh man.
All right. Thank you, Paladin Hulk, for
Hey, 100 things. Thanks for the 100 things.
that. The only thing that could make that better
things.
is if I actually did throw up this Mountain Dew, right? Right on you.
Great, we got a clip now.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, as a player and as a viewer too, I think you guys have to understand that we do this for entertainment. I cannot fucking stand rules lawyers. Can't stand it. Leave that shit for your table at home. I feel like rules lawyering, is some of the most self-important, pretentious shit to do to someone else when it's their show. Because that's you trying to say, as a passive viewer, you know better, despite being in that situation where there's a bunch of other minds involved. It's kind of annoying. So I think rules lawyering makes sense if you're playing with your friends and you're at home and you're just playing a game and you have the time and you want to argue a rule, go for it. When it's on screen and it's a show and it's for entertainment, have fun. The goal is to have fucking fun. There's literally no other point to this. It's not competitive. There's no money at stake. There's nobody's going home hurt. It's literally just to have fun. There is no other purpose to this than for you to have fun and all that kind of stuff. So if you're the kind of person that's actively watching one of those things, waiting for something to fuck up, I'm sorry for you, because yeah, it's kind of like I'm sorry for you because you're missing out on the point, which is to just turn your brain off and have fun. The shows that we have are fucking ridiculous. They're so silly. You were a cowboy in a giant mech
with a penciled on
with
mustache.
a penciled on mustache. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. And when people sit there and go, oh, that rule was long and this was fudge, this was like, yeah, there was also a guy in a fucking pencil thin mustache and a cowboy hat playing a sheriff in a giant mech in outer space. Like, get the fuck over it.
Seriously. Oh god.
Alright.
Someone mentioned the commentary for your movie for Modern Tragedy.
We have to do that this month.
Yeah.
While you're here.
Yeah.
You brought your audio equipment, so we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. We're gonna do a commentary. We might as well live stream it too and record it.
Oh
And
god.
send it to people.
Yeah.
Malika's dancing behind the camera.
She is
in a
dancing
really
behind
weird
the
way.
camera. I like that creepy emote.
Okay, moving on.
Oh, White Wabbit, the studio's changed a lot since I was here last. Oh, and there's the question again. Yeah.
Oh, I did just see this one from KF Joser. Just a note to thank you for your open, honest, and fairly transparent communication with the community during Honesty Hour and other programs like Games and Grub, especially during the programming cuts a while back when we lost Rabbit Stew and a number of other shows that the community might have loved and appreciated but weren't working out from a business perspective. Yeah. And we always will do that, guys. We'll never not tell you what's going on, as you know. Okay. To Hoods asked, Zach, I finished the Honesty Hour, and is there anything that we could do to make your days at the office less stressful? I know that you and soon Malika spend a lot of time there on the weekends, so is there anything you want? I mean, it's our choice. We want the community and the channel to work, so we put in the work. So it's our choice. Nobody's forcing us to. So that's on us. If we just left, we could. Nobody's forcing us here. Malika is still just dancing behind the camera, and it's extremely hard to look up at the chat in the camera without, especially because her face is blocked from my angle, and
She's just smiling.
I just see her. It's kind of
just
like the
like a
camera has
crazy
this
smile.
little weird Asian body that's dancing around. little 5'4", or 5 foot maybe 3, 2. How short are you?
I like you, Krund. You're funny.
Okay. Zach, the Twitch Prime subs have been an obvious boost and had us hit that 1,500 mark. But do you think you'll retain these over multiple months or see people letting the sub run out and using the token on a different channel? Awesome that we hit the 1,500 subs though. Only been active in chat the past month or so, and to be part of this quality community, hashtag Thumper Pride. Okay, so Maddie Beck, thank you for that question. I think that it will be difficult to retain that sub token, but it kind of challenges us to constantly be making new content that brings those people back to want to use them here. And I feel like we are making quality content, so I do think they'll come back. And oh, thank you, Suida. Thank you for that. And we want to start. Oh, fuck.
Subscriber.
Oh, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the bits.
To heck with this overflowing cup. That's right, AZ.
I'm okay. Okay. So yes. Now here's what it also does. The more subs we get, the more likely people are to return to see what's going on, which makes our overall numbers higher. And the higher your numbers get, the quicker you grow. So all in all, yeah, most definitely. The more people that are watching, the more people that are likely to watch, and the rich get richer kind of thing. So every sub helps so much, and like really helps keep the channel moving forward. And we have big plans coming up in the next couple months that I can't wait to be able to talk to you guys about. But right now, unfortunately, I can't. Just like I wasn't able to talk to you guys about Twitch Prime, but that is something that we've been working with with Amazon for a while now and talking to them and giving feedback, and they've been really fucking awesome to work with. You know, everyone talks about, oh, thank you, Ace.
Thanks, Ace.
Everyone talks about Amazon like they're a big giant company, blah, 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 and they are. But at the center of all that is Kim Swift. As you guys know, she's come by the studio a couple times, she's really great. She's a big part of why that, like, launch of Twitch Prime went so smooth. And it's because she is, like, on top of that shit. And she listens to feedback from the community of Twitch streamers. So really, she put Twitch Prime in a position where there was nothing bad that streamers could say about it.
Yeah.
It's all fucking positive, and all channels are gonna rise from it. They're partnered. Like, they're all gonna see an increase in subscribers. Mm-hmm. So really, it's a pretty great thing, and they were really easy to work with. And Malika is still dancing behind the camera.
Still dancing.
Still going. I don't know what's happening.
Camera presence is so much better now that I'm around here. You guys are smiling and seeing. Before you're all like looking down and grim.
Apparently, this is what every show needs.
Like, is this gonna be the dancing camera head?
Yeah. Keep spirits high.
Okay. Also, yeah, the other big thing is getting subscribers is kind of a validation for the person that's streaming. And, you know, donations do that too, but in some ways, you know, it's like the tips keep the channel alive and running. Subscriptions keep morale high.
Right.
Subscriptions do a great job of keeping morale high. And what I can say is this week, with all the new subs coming in, is that all of the crew and all of the hosts' morale has been much higher because they feel like they're being appreciated and they feel like they're being recognized as those new subs come in. It kind of validates their hard work. So
Thanks, Demilian.
the morale and the energy stays up because of them. What's up?
In case you haven't introduced Alex yet.
I wasn't going to.
I know, but you know, there.
I heard you. I saw in Discord you say that Zach always introduced the guest, so I'm purposely not going to introduce him, just to make you look bad.
You're the worst spot. I quit.
Still not going to introduce you.
Sexy sodomizer.
What? All right, moving on. Oh, well, the next question was from Snowy Noe. Can the new viewers get a brief history of you and Alex? Also, just frankly, who is Alex? That was the next question in the Discord.
Money. There is a Twitch chat with Mad Rhymes, who like trolling Zac all the time. But when it comes to the love, they cannot be outdone. Here's to the hashtag Thumper Pride.
That was really nice.
Nice.
Thank you for that.
Nice.
All right, Alex, why don't you tell the story of when we first met?
All right. Well, once upon a time, kids. Malika, Jesus.
I keep thinking she's gonna get tired, but she hasn't.
No, not tired at all. So at Central Missouri State University, where Zac attended for painting and I attended for music briefly before I dropped out of that shit.
How many times did you go to a class?
I stopped going to classes pretty quickly. But yeah, my roommate and I, Sean, lived across the hall from this idiot. He was our RA. So he was in charge, and we would steal stuff from his room when he was at class, and just all kinds of fun stuff like that.
Keep me up all night.
Yeah, keep him up and just
Cause
kinda,
a lot of pain and torment for me.
yeah, all that. And then we really actually started hanging out though after he
After college.
yeah, after he opened an art gallery and started going down there and hanging out, and then we just started doing shit. So that's about it. It's the summary of the story.
Money. Question for Alex. Do you think you'll ever beat one of my times?
Damn! Oh shit, Alex!
That's-
You just got called the fuck out!
That is White Wabbit. Thanks, White Wabbit. And
Cody.
from Cody. Cody's a great speedrunner from Finland.
What if it's actually Cody and not White Wabbit?
It's not.
What if it
Because
is
Cody
though?
wouldn't say that.
What if it is though? Because you keep losing.
Oh,
I agree with you, ALK824. Good story, bro.
yeah.
Maybe work on your presentation skills.
Well, so many people have already heard it before. I didn't want to.
There's a lot of new people in here.
I know, but I
believe it
didn't
or
wanna-
not,
I
there's
didn't wanna
actually
blow
a
all the
lot of
people
new
who,
people.
who've already heard it.
No, fuck them. There's a lot of new people in here who have no idea.
All right.
They have no idea who you are or why they should care, which frankly they shouldn't.
See, White Wabbit says Cody wouldn't waste money on this jackass. Yeah.
Like
Well.
most people that are new in here have no idea.
Salami Tactical says it doesn't surprise me that Zach was an RA, right?
Yeah, I was.
Totally.
I didn't write anyone up in 3
Yeah,
years.
he never, never actually like did anything disciplinary
Not disciplinary.
at all.
We had a good community though.
I don't even know who Zach is, let alone Alex.
That's great. We got a lot of new people in here that aren't subscribers, so I would say, but it looks like you've already used your Twitch Prime. We do a Steam Key giveaway
AP.
every 5 subscribers this channel.
I'm hungry. Time to hunt for food. Still lost on the way to Mars. Hashtag Mitsuhama. If I fart in space, would you hear or smell it?
God damn it, Ricky.
FUHCK it. I'm already gonna be in trouble for donating. Zach, we love you, man. Please get some sleep on the plane, and congrats on the awesome Thumper community. Malika, thanks for joining the Thumper family. B.
Oh, thank you. I don't plan on being able to sleep on the plane because I started testing equipment a minute ago because I haven't had much time to test. So I kind of mentioned earlier to people, like, New York City is going to be really weird because I'm not allowed to plug anything in. And my laptop, unfortunately, is a 300 watt internal PSU, so I can't even use like portable batteries, especially not something that I can travel with to keep it charged long enough for a stream. So yes, Malika's still dancing behind the camera. So thank you.
Thanks, Ace.
So I have to run our entire stream off battery power. So that includes. So I also started setting up a Windows tablet to stream from. This could be a complete fucking disaster.
Disaster
It
is
was
the word
getting
I was
so
gonna use.
hot, and it was like right after I started a test with Malika, it was like high CPU usage. Alienator, I can't plug things in because this was not planned to the best of. When they reserved the room, they didn't tell them there would be media being recorded, and they didn't get a room with an internet hookup. So to do any of that, I'd have to go through the union, and it would be a fortune, and we can't even do that in that room. So everything's battery. So I'm setting everything up to be on a tablet and battery power, like extra battery, big batteries for the camera. Not fun, man.
Exactly, Ace.
Yeah, the union will beat me down if I try. Which is unfortunate. It's extremely unfortunate.
the union
So
on
it's gonna be a
fire.
pretty stressful couple days. I was wanting to be excited to go to New York City Comic Con, but instead I'm like really stressed out about it. Really stressed out about it. Hey, Zach, if you're using a Surface 3, you're boned. I'm using the Surface 3 Pro. Hopefully that's better. I'm so fucked.
It's gonna be a massive success.
Yep. All right, let's get back to some questions.
Claudia on a treadmill to provide power. Or Malika right now.
Final Fantasy Master wants to know what's it like being back on Honesty Hour, Alex, and how much more would you enjoy it without Zach being here with you?
Well, it's nice to be back. It would be probably 1,000 times better without Zach. So, yeah. But it's always good to be on Honesty Hour. And somebody asked if I was here, if I was staying here. I'm not. I'm here for the month.
Yep,
So,
the whole month.
Yes, until November. So that will be
A
endless
month of this
entertainment
idiot.
for everyone.
And Malika is still dancing. I don't know what she's doing.
For those who don't know, Honesty Hour actually originated
With these two
with
idiots.
the two of us.
Way back a year and a half ago. Way back when. I think it was because somebody canceled showing up for a show. So we decided to just start playing, I think it was Marvel Heroes, and you hated it. And we started telling stories, and people liked it. And I told people, I
Yeah.
won't lie to them. You can ask me anything, and I'll tell you. And then they liked that we told them anything, and said you guys should make that a show.
Yeah.
So we started doing Honesty Hour as a show, where you would Skype in, and I would sit on the couch at Geek and Sundry, and we'd have conversations about growing up, about life, things going on with the channel, things like that. And then Geek and Sundry told me that it was off-brand,
Yeah.
and that I had to stop doing it. And I said that's a really bad idea because the community connects from it, and community's important.
Yeah.
And they said stop doing it, so we did. And then we started this channel and said, oh, you know, it'd be really great to actually communicate with the community in a really honest way. We should probably do that one show that worked really well.
Yeah.
So that's what happened. I need to hook Malik up to a generator and harness that energy. Yeah.
Yeah, being openly honest is off-brand for sure. Oh, you win, a mini moose, you win.
Oh, yeah, check that AMA for that shit.
Oh man.
Salami Tactical, I won't be able to get any high fives. I'm gonna be so busy. We are planning to do a meetup in NYCC. I'll try to get something.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, nice burn, a mini moose.
That was really good.
Oh shit. Okay. Snowy Noah wants to know if Malika is full time or just for October. If just October, will she return to her old job? Malika's got a lot of options on her plate right now. She can do. The world is her oyster. She will be here for October, but who knows where she'll go after that. Zac, is Honesty Hour one of the highest generating sub shows on Hyper RPG? Yes, it is. It especially was before Twitch Prime. Now Twitch Prime, we've had some really good activity, especially Monday and Tuesday. But we're definitely open to more people subscribing tonight. We will dance and we will give away Steam keys, and we will keep moving closer to those goals. And appreciate every single one of you, because this channel runs off you guys' generosity, and we'll keep doing everything we can. How do I donate to CNS? Because they need to buy some bird cream.
Oh god, that's too good. Too good.
You can't send them some bits.
Hey, I was thinking, since you have so many new viewers who aren't familiar with Honesty Hour, it seems like probably most of them don't know that it originally was a really serious show with a lot of serious questions.
It still does.
We haven't gotten anything serious yet.
Well, not yet, because now as a CEO, I can actually tell them things that are going on with the actual channel.
Who'd win in a race between Alex and Zac? I would destroy him.
I am super fast.
Dude, I'm super fast.
I am
too.
so fast.
I'm way faster.
I bet you're a better distance runner, but when it comes to sprinting, I have a state record in the state of Missouri, right?
I was a really good sprinter too.
You do know that I hold a state record in chair dribbling. I could go up and down the court through 10 chairs in 10 seconds.
I think you might have told me that actually.
I'm super quick, bro. Yeah. I'm also completely broken on the inside.
I
know. Okay, so sometimes it still gets serious. Like Claudia was on 2 weeks ago and it got pretty deep.
Oh yeah.
It got really deep. It still happens. It doesn't happen as much anymore because we do get to we have to talk a lot about the channel, where things are going, how the money's being spent, what the future's looking like. Because I can share that information now. I wasn't allowed to share that information in the past, and now that I can, I feel like it's really important to do so, because without your all support, we wouldn't exist. So
Hey, David V. Yeah, this is just silly music tonight. We kind of rolled with
Well,
that
yeah,
as a joke.
it was
honestly.
a joke because I was about to have her put on some like American Music Club, and I was like, you know what? We both heard how silly this was.
Yeah, it just sounded
Let's keep it.
ridiculous. We're like, yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how fast is Zach? Like -6.
-6. All right. Okay. Oh yeah.
It really is ridiculous.
Oh, thank you, Orange Kid. Thank you. Okay. Mark Eitzel though, right?
Yeah,
Grade curve.
hell yeah, grade curve. You know what's up.
So I know he wants to know if there's any special October one-offs planned that you can talk about, or are they all behind closed doors for right now? We're working on it. I mean, I'm always working on it. It's been really tough right now with all these events and cons and other stuff that's going on that hopefully I can update you guys on soon. I really hope I can. Like, I'm working on some really big stuff in the background, and I hope I can update you guys soon on it. But just like with the Twitch Prime thing, NDAs kind of keep me under wraps for a lot of stuff until I'm able to actually talk about it. So I'm really hoping I can update you all soon on some of this stuff. Hopefully soon.
I just want to answer some of the stuff there. How do you guys keep so motivated as a studio? Because this dude is a machine.
Absolutely crazy.
And doesn't stop. And people will fear for their lives if they're not getting shit done when he's around. So
I don't know about that. I think they get pretty
it's called
excited.
hyperbole.
I think it's pretty. They get pretty excited when I go out of town. Sigma Pack. This shirt will be up on our Amazon Prime store really soon. Really soon. So in the next couple days, hopefully, it'll be up on our Amazon Prime store.
Pretty nice color.
All right. Now that Alex is in town, have the puppets been taken out of the studio?
Oh shit.
Yeah, we have no puppets here.
It took me a second, and I was like, oh yeah. Nice short film we made, with featuring a puppet for those who
Yeah.
are not in the loop.
Also, did you guys like Thornwatch last night? Doing Thornwatch.
Oh god, Alien Knitter with the video link already. That's impressive.
It's when the musical happens. Please don't leave, Zach. I'm a big fan of not doing musicals, so I'm sorry that they think that's what everyone wants when I'm gone. Okay.
If they want to do musicals while we're gone and get it out of their system for the month, not a bad idea.
Yeah. Thornwatch was a lot of great. I thought it was really great.
It was a lot of great, guys. A lot of great.
Like you just changed shirts and is back to dancing.
Yeah. Dancing in a Christmas shirt?
It's an alien Christmas shirt.
Alien Christmas
That's
shirt.
like a Loot Crate special right there.
It's really something. Very
Uh,
nice.
Okay. Thornwatch was fun. It was really great. Hopefully we can do more stuff like that in the future. Some more tabletop gaming. I mean, that one was good because it was on front page, so it really helped us out. We would do more tabletop stuff if we had the audience to keep tuning into it, and that was a good one. A lot of people tuned in for that. It was great.
Steaming James, I was on the musical edition of Trivia Hops because that was Zach being a dick.
Yep, that was. Ronan Stark wants to know if we'll be adding any more RPGs. I wish we could, but right now we cannot afford to. Money is tight right now. Money's really tight, so...
RPGs mean paying people.
Yes, they do. And they take production and time and effort, and right now we're kind of stacked. So, we're working really hard at making the shows we currently have better and finding their audience. But yeah, we're kind of out of money to add stuff right now. I want to add more, but we can't afford to right now. So, in due time.
It's the sustainability plan right now.
Yes, right now it's sustainability. We need to hold on for a little bit. Shadowjack says there needs to be more dancing. Then subscribe, motherfucker. You have the power. You're not subscribed. You have the power to make us dance.
Ace V with another 100 bits.
Yeah. So, I mean, I wish I could give you an exact number of when we'll be able to, but it's a little tougher than that. So, but this growth is great. The more subscribers we get, the more the channel grows, the easier it will be to start adding stuff. But right now, we need to kind of chill the fuck out, sustain for a little bit, and make the shows we have better.
Do the game ads on the break video help much?
Yes and no. Anything we do new in between stuff starts to help retention. But then after people get bored with it, it stops working. So it works for a little bit. Let's see. Late Night Tabletop wants to know, have you guys announced anything cool for all the recent subs? Do you expect to maintain the momentum since the Twitch Prime surge?
Nothing cool. Just super
just
lame.
continuing to move forward with all the great stuff that we're doing. And we're just gonna keep pushing forward. I mean, hopefully we retain. Really hope we retain. I really hope. God, that would be really depressing if like a month from now we lost 250 subs. That would be so sad. Oh, it would hurt really bad. It would hurt real bad. Okay.
Thanks for that resub.
Zach, will you do another tilt brush painting for a sub goal? I could do that. That's an easy enough sub goal. I haven't had time lately. I've been really busy.
Have you not been doing that show?
No, I'm too busy. I mean, considering I've been flying into town on Mondays lately, and then quickly writing a lesson, like a plan for the RPG, and then going out, like, it's rough.
Were you gonna say a lesson plan?
Yeah, it was. It kind of is like that. But yeah, we could do that. Maybe we'll say 1750, and I'll do like a big tilt brush painting of something. Sexy Sodomizer said tilt brush is how I found the channel. You just like hearing that name. You're such an idiot.
It's just funny hearing you say it. Oh. Just so nonchalantly and like with that excitement.
What's weird about
Guys, Sexy Sodomizer found the channel through tilt brush.
I didn't even say it with that much excitement. Why are you exaggerating?
Pretty much, though.
The Systems Omino wants to know if I can bring car batteries and a power inverter to your NYC. I wish. Fufo wants to know which corp should I join. Well, if you want to know which corp to join the General Jack Point.
Thanks, Cashew.
In the Discord, and ask the community and see who basically gives you the best reason why, and go with that. Leangelis, the shirt sales are going decent. We know that we need to get a new shirt up that you guys haven't seen yet. So Malika's working on that. We're coming up with ideas. That's part of what she's gonna be working on this month. Because we know that all the shirts that are up there right now are shirts you all have already had a chance to get. So I'm hoping to get something new up on there soon.
I don't understand how she's still going.
It's really weird. I was like, hey, I'm really tired. Can you help me get ready? And she's like, yeah, totally.
Thanks,
right.
Orange Kid.
Let's see. What else we got here? Any hyper RPG rep this year at Geek Girl Con? I think Emily's going to Geek Girl Con. If I'm wrong, she'll let you know. But I think Emily is going to Geek Girl Con. I'll get there, Guy Cut. I'll get there a little bit. I'll have to pull it up on my email. Thoughts on the pink unicorn shirts? You know what? Let's do the pink unicorn shirts. I think Malika and I actually talked about that. You want to do the pink unicorn shirts, right? Okay. Wait, it is? Why haven't you sent it to me? Well, no, I gotta get that shit up on Amazon, dog. It takes a while. Like, it's not. Don't keep that a secret. Like, I gotta get shit done.
I love that you call your girlfriend dog.
She calls me asshole.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
Yes, Tara will definitely be there as well. For sure. Okay. do you think tabletop viewership will increase more in the future? Asked Twitch Game Night. Oh, Twitch Game Night. Good question. I do think that because Twitch is actively working on making tabletop a stronger presence on their platform. That's why you've seen stuff like Tabletop Spotlight that's been going on. So
Did they actually add the category yet?
the category is not added yet. I'll say that I'm under NDAs.
Yeah.
And that they're hearing everyone's concerns. That's what I'll say. But they've been, you can tell that they've been trying by putting tabletop spotlights up for the last couple weeks, and we've got a good rep that's been asking us a lot of questions, so I think it'll grow. Why did you get told to move to Shadowrun for the cat? Any news on a tabletop cat? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. Alright, moving on to the next question.
Tabletop cat sounds good, whatever.
Yeah,
that
sure,
is.
whatever. Podrun Play says, do you want anyone to drop a ton of flyers, etc., at PAX Australia? Portland Plays. These are great. I'm seeing names in here asking questions on Honesty Hour that I have not seen yet. This is great. These are names that I haven't seen. These are new subscribers. This is amazing. I love this. Okay, so category. Oh, category, not cat. We were told by Twitch. Well, that's just one of those things where it's confusing because I was told by someone at Twitch to put it in, to put it in D&D, and then nobody told us when they added Shadowrun RPG category instead of Shadowrun the video game. So, and they were like, oh, okay, if that's here, fine. But it's weird because they were saying, no, who would tell you that? And it's like, I can actually, like, I won't do it in the chat room, but it's like, our head contacts at Twitch was the one that told us to do that. So, as you'll find with any really large company, they have a lot of miscommunication, and, you know, it's like, somebody's not trying to, like, screw us. Hey!
Money.
That's that Humble Bundle Company of Heroes 10th Anniversary Bundle that you can get by scrolling down. You can support the Halo Foundation and Hyper RPG at the same time if you're interested in the Company of Heroes 10th Anniversary Edition Bundle.
Oh, they said they've been around for 8 months.
Oh, Portland Price. Hey, I've been around for 8 months. I'm saying your name in Honesty Hour. Like, I haven't seen you pop up asking questions in Discord, which is great. Variso wants to know if there are current methods and thoughts on the community providing creative support, writing content, collab projects. So they're actually happening right now. Like Malika's working with a team on the website. Emily has a team helping with copy and stuff like that. If you'd like to get involved, you can ask Emily in General Checkpoint if there's anywhere that your talents would be needed. What do you think of tonight's episode of Court Sins? I didn't get a chance to watch it because I was packing and testing equipment. Zach, what is your favorite shoe, left or right? I'm right foot dominant, so I'm gonna say right is my favorite shoe.
I like my left shoe because I'm a skateboarder and I use the left foot the most.
I forget sometimes that you think you're good at things. Alright, so that's all in Discord. Let's go ahead and answer some questions from the chat room. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired. Still a lot to pack. So I don't think we're gonna go super long tonight because we literally have to get ready to get on a flight.
Yeah.
And fly to New York. It's a long day of traveling tomorrow. Ugh. I'm so nervous about this. Okay. So Alex, though, I'm gonna throw it back to you. So we haven't talked to you in a while. What have you been up to? Why are you watching Hitman videos on your phone?
No, I'm not. It's got a notification here.
Oh, cool. You know, you are on the show right now.
Money.
Less than 3 to the less than 3 between Alex and Fusic.
Fusic, that's your new name. I like that. Actually, I thought it was this one troll who's hilarious, so that's why I looked.
Malika, they're asking for you to just dance on this side of the camera.
Yeah, that would make a little more sense. That's the best response to that in the world. Thanks, Gillard, for the for that $5, by the
This is
way.
for you guys. We need to keep the hype up.
Yeah, it's helping actually. It helps.
All right, Alex.
Okay, so what do I do? What have I
What
been
have
doing?
you been up to? You've been working on a film for like a really fucking long time, right?
Yeah, I worked on a feature film this summer, doing all the audio post-production, like literally every aspect of it. So I, cleaned up all the dialogue, picked all the microphones and all that stuff, and then put in all the Foley, which would be like the footsteps and fabric sounds, bags, like doors opening, anything, like literally anything, money moving. It was a bank heist film.
Oh fuck.
Hell yeah.
Subscriber.
Jurassic Alien, thank you. Hashtag spew the view.
I'm pretty sure that was Cameron Rice. I'm pretty sure that was Cameron.
I spy a Cameron passing by.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that was Cameron. Thank you, Cameron,
Thank you.
for that subscription, my man. Thank you for that subscription, my good man. Guessing that's because Jurassic Park and Alien are your two favorite movies, which makes me respect you as an individual.
That makes sense.
I'm glad it said Jurassic Alien and not Jurassic Aliens, or that respect for you would be completely diminished.
Fair point.
Oh!
So yeah, worked on all the sound of an entire movie by myself, and
I'm gonna throw up.
yeah, all sound effects, all everything, mixed the music, all that stuff, and did the final mix, and just finished that up like 2 weeks ago, I guess, and then just started working on building up a music portfolio for more like film-related work. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I do any and all post-production audio for film type stuff and any sort of music as well.
Malika, how are you still going? I don't even.
It's been like
An hour.
Has it been an hour?
It's been an hour.
Jeez.
Did I tell you how I work out at the gym?
Yeah, you run on the you dance on the treadmill. Yeah.
That's really something.
Okay, so you've been working on that film,
Yeah.
living at your place in St. Louis.
Yeah.
Now, you're out here for a month, and there's been talk of you possibly moving out of St. Louis. Hey, shit!
Subscriber.
Frost King, thank you.
Ow! If anyone's still here, time for a Steam Key giveaway.
Oh, nice. I think someone's here.
I hate my life.
Zenblade won the last one, by the way.
I mean, Moose says she's gonna be without internet for a week. What, if any, movie should I rent as I pass the time? I won't have internet, so it's rentals for me.
Oh.
Lawrence of Arabia. Blu-ray Special Edition.
I'm thinking of things that are like easy to rent from like Redbox or something.
Lawrence of Arabia.
That wouldn't be one of them.
Shut up!
Yeah, go rent.
Look, if you're
Lawrence of
asking me, like,
Arabia.
you got a week to watch movies, what are the fucking movies you watch?
To rent something that you can rent.
Yeah, Lawrence of Arabia.
Where? Please tell me where you're renting that from.
Any fucking movie store that doesn't exist.
Exactly. Like Redbox. What else?
F you Alex, hashtag clicker.
Hey, thanks, Agent 47.
Sigma Pack won the Steam Key giveaway.
Roadhouse.
Redbox selection is rough.
Roadhouse. That's gonna be another one. Sigma Pack. Congratulations, Sigma Pack.
Awesome. Sigma Pack. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go
Thanks,
through like
XB.
some of my favorite movies, like Blue Velvet. Yeah, Blue Velvet.
Make sure you rent In the Mood for Love from Redbox.
Yes. In the Mood
they'll
for Love.
surely have that.
And if you're gonna get In the Mood for Love, you might as well go ahead and follow that up with 2046.
2046.
If you dig both of those, or you preemptively think you might, then you should probably just go ahead and get Chungking Express
yeah, that was
as well.
my next one there.
Yeah, you should definitely follow it up with that. I thought it was really funny because during the concession stand panel at TwitchCon, I said, like, Lucas, like, everybody was saying 2 favorite movies kind of thing, and Lucas did his thing. And I was like, that's when you know he's my brother.
What did he say, 2046?
No, he was like Belle de Jour and Hot Rod.
Oh my god.
I was like,
That's amazing.
you know what? That's my brother. That's like so right in track.
Dude, Belle de Jour is
So
absolutely
good.
one of my favorites.
So good.
It's in my top 10.
Did I ever tell you the story about... I don't know if I did, because I was like in LA for a year at this point, and you know how I used to go to UCB like 3 or 4 times a week for different shows, like different comedy shows and stuff. And I used to go to this thing called the Facebook Show with Paul Scheer.
Yeah.
And they'd pick a random person for the audience, and they'd look at their Facebook page and make fun of them. So
that's really awesome.
it's pretty great. I got picked from the audience.
Oh god.
And it was right in the middle of me doing a Criterion movie a day and writing a review.
Oh, I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh god.
That was perfect.
Holy shit.
So I had wrote this like fucking 6-paragraph long review of Belle de Jour and its use of sexual tension and symbolic representation of sexual repression. And it was the most pretentious thing.
I remember those, man.
So pretentious. And it was, it was an exercise. But to have a couple comedians make fun of me on stage
I
was
enjoyed
one of
those.
the highlights of my year. To just like tear me the fuck apart.
I wish I could have seen that.
And of
Damn
course,
it.
it's like, so yeah, what films you directing right now? It's like, none of them. Yep. Maybe at least UCB didn't find any of your own work. That would have been so much worse.
That would have been fucking hilarious.
Even more back then, though, guys. Even more so than now. I was running with this really big joke of playing around with the internet's perception of me being a douchebag. Like all the photo shoots I was doing,
Yeah.
and the posts and stuff was like a big play on that. Kind of like Lucas now.
Yeah.
We went through those stages. So I was doing like photo shoots every week of me, like with weird backgrounds and cool kind of stuff. And so it was like you scroll through my Facebook page back then, and it was like pretentious movie review, picture of myself. Pretentious movie review, picture of myself. Which is not me at all. It was all just a play on making fun of Facebook at the time. And it was really fun.
Yeah, it was so out of left field. It was just like ridiculous.
It was just seeing how far I could push that. And it was fun, but then, of course you get up on a stage and have somebody make fun of it. You can't defend yourself. You just be like, well, this is the result of that. Let's let it rip.
Negiyama says, like the GQ photo shoot of your friends in the rain that Lucas uses for a profile picture.
Yeah, exactly like that.
like that.
Exactly like that. That was around that time, actually, when we were doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was really fun. Yeah, so Belle de Jour. Really good movie, though.
Brilliant movie. You know, the first time I saw that was actually with Ashley, what's her name? Like blonde, crazy Ashley.
Oh, Butler.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Now
she
you
had
just said her name and said she was crazy on the internet.
She doesn't give a fuck. No, she had to see it for a film class, and I just like happened to go to her house that day and watched it, and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Alex, what is your favorite classical instrumental piece of music? I love that question. God. That's tough. Maybe Symphony of Sorrowful Songs by Gurecki. Yeah, I'll go with that right now. It changes on a day-to-day basis.
Shadowjack wants to know, who did your channel art? That was Malika. Who's
Yeah,
dancing
Malika's
behind the camera
badass.
right now. She worked on a lot of the design for the channel.
Ode to Joy.
What?
White Wabbit said, say Ode to Joy, dum-dum. That's great. Or like Moonlight Sonata.
For Elise.
Yeah, for Elise.
Oh, you know what? I think we can do the NYCC meetup on Sunday. I think if I go back over the stuff I'm shooting, I don't think I'm shooting anything on Sunday, and we could do a meetup then. Let me check one more time. Okay. It looks like we've got... Yeah, so we're shooting... We're unfortunately going to miss the Spotlight on Faith with Jody Hauser and Rafer Roberts. We're going to miss that because that's tomorrow afternoon. We won't be in time. But we are going to do the Future of Valiant panel. We're going to live stream that, and we're going to, which is going to be 1:45 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. And then we'll be streaming the Valiant Bat in the Sun on Saturday. And we were supposed to be doing from 3 to 5 p.m. this press junket, but instead our times got kind of spread out. So we're going to film that in chunks and then put it together in one video, probably send it down here to QQ for you guys to watch before one of the shows. And I'll be interviewing Dinesh, Michael Rowe, who is on Arrow, and he's going to be the new Ninjak.
Nice.
And Chantel Berry, and Kevin Porter, and Sierra Foster. I've got to come up with some witty stuff for those press junkets. I'll be interviewing them, and everyone else is going to be a professional. And then it's me doing a press junket.
Is that 10 a.m. Pacific or 10 a.m. Eastern?
On what?
Just
I didn't say
whenever
10 a.m. on anything.
Yeah. What time are you going live with Bat in the Sun stuff?
The Bat in the Sun stuff's 2:45 p.m. Eastern time.
Waffles, Prometheus.
So 11:45 p.m. our time.
John Cage, I guess. Shit, I missed the question. I don't remember what it was.
How many USB batteries are you taking to keeping things running? A lot. A lot. Yeah, so it looks like Sunday we have nothing on our schedule. So let's do a big meetup on Sunday.
That'd be awesome.
Do a big thumper meetup. So, we'll probably do Sunday nights. We could do like a big dinner with everyone.
Cool.
I'll try to get that set up, and we'll put it up on the website and on Twitter and pin it and all that good stuff. So, I did mention you are currently looking to get out of Seattle. I won't tell people where, but
St. Louis. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I meant. You're trying to get out of St. Louis, so I won't tell people where to respect your privacy. But why are you moving?
Yeah, you have to respect John Cage's trolling with 433. Well, my girlfriend and I are not together anymore, and a lot of you know that I was in a relationship for
Long time.
6 years.
Long time. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. I'm just still laughing at the fact, like, to respect your privacy.
Yeah.
But why?
But I mean that was why I was in St. Louis. So
Yeah, you moved from Kansas City to St. Louis
Mm-hmm.
to be with her. You guys have split up. You're out here for a month.
Yeah.
We're gonna remind you what it's like to be a free man.
Right.
And by that I mean I'm gonna put you to work, and you're gonna have to sleep on Malika and I's couch. Catacloony says, "Poor her." You know, and I have to agree with that. But you know, shit happens.
It's all good, guys. It's all good.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been able to handle this pretty much like adults at this point, right? Because
Yeah.
you've been split for a while, and you're still you had to kind of be in the same area.
No, we're totally fine. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit because I feel like you put yourself in a position that I was highly like, don't do that. Oh my God, you're crazy. What are you doing? And I think even Malika was like, what the fuck? Why is he torturing himself? So you guys split, and you continued living there because you were working on the film, and you couldn't move because you had to finish the film.
Yeah.
And all your equipment is there, and your studio is there.
Yeah.
What's that like to like, I've been divorced, you know, and
Right.
like, it's hard. Like when you're with somebody that long, or you like merge your life with someone that much, and then have to separate. But the last thing I could have done was still resonate in that space.
Yeah.
How did you handle that?
I mean, it was miserable for a bit, but it wasn't the same experience as you and your ex-wife. It was, yeah, it's just different. I don't know. I think that stuff's always gonna be different for every situation. So, and just for every person in general, like not even for every couple, but for every person, they're gonna handle things different ways. For me, it's like,
I mean, I've
I don't
always
know,
considered you kind of a child, so I'm proud of you for handling it in a mature way.
No, I mean, I just don't get.
Do you
I
think?
don't know how to explain it, but
well, okay.
I don't get like over the top carried away with stuff. Like I can get emotional about things and like get angry about stuff, but I don't sit there and like go crazy about things and like bless you. I'm not gonna, be like, oh fuck all this. Like I'm gonna go throw all my shit away and like.
Well, no,
blah,
not like
blah,
that, but just leave. Just not leaving. Because I think there's that aspect of you can not be dramatic.
It's very simple
but
though. Like it's actually really simple. Like that's the thing. Like people make this stuff.
Simple.
No, it is simple though. It really is. Like this is how I look at this. And this is
okay.
This
I'm gonna dig a little deeper here because I feel like you and I are very similar.
Yeah.
And I feel like rather than dealing with it in a healthy way, you dive into work. And you absorb yourself into work to avoid the world that's around you.
No, it's not. I understand you saying that. However, it wasn't like that though. It wasn't like. I mean, music and stuff and working on that stuff is therapeutic to me, but it's not like I'm not trying to sit there like drown myself in it and not think about anything else. Of course, I think about everything. I try to process stuff, and I think to myself like straight up telling myself, keep a level head. Like, what do you need to be focusing on right now? And it literally was as simple as, I have to finish this film. I'm under contract to finish it.
Money.
Thank you for whoever bought that. Another Company of Heroes bundle. Yeah, it's literally as simple as like, I'm under contract to finish this movie. I have to be here to finish it. This is where my entire setup is. I can't go elsewhere and just like throw some shit up, put my speakers up, whatever, and it's good. Like,
No.
It doesn't work like that. So
okay, all that stuff that you're saying is like elements of like I had a job to do, I had to get the job done. So I'm asking about the emotional toll that it takes on you. Like there's an emotional toll to be in a relationship that long with someone.
Yeah.
And to separate, to know that it's best to separate.
You throw yourself into your work. Zach calling the kettle
That's exactly
black.
what I said. That's what I
Yeah.
do too. I mean, God, I remember when I was getting divorced, I popped out 3 short films and like a couple music videos because I just fucking dove, into never sleeping and never like dealing with the world around me because it was just like it was easier to focus that way without focusing around me because of the emotional weight.
Yeah.
But like that aspect of
I would say part of that though, even though that's totally sure that's correct, part of it is also like just to simplify it is when if you're out of a relationship that's been taking a huge emotional toll on you and sucking your time away, like in your case, I'm not saying in my case because it wasn't like that, but then you're all of a sudden more emotionally free and have time to do what you want. So part of it is,
But you're still in the same space.
right, for me,
You're still
yeah, I
in
was
the
in
same
the same
house
space. Right.
with that individual.
Yeah, that was
And
difficult for a while.
It's difficult. I
Yeah.
mean, you can't act like it's not. That's emotionally taxing.
Yeah, I said it was difficult for a while.
But I know that you
Are you
try
just
to.
trying to get him to
cry.
No.
That's not happening.
I'm just digging. I'm just digging because I feel like there's more to it than that. I feel like it's mainly because that it helps us all come to a resolution, I think. But like,
bad relationships do not equal productivity. That is.
it's very true. It's very true. They take up a lot of your time.
Neither does depression or any of that garbage that people tell you, like, oh, artists need to be damaged or depressed or whatever to create. No,
Bullshit.
they don't. That is
It's
the
such
opposite of the
bullshit.
truth. Anyway.
Yeah, that's such bullshit. You spend too much time because productivity requires a lot of selflessness.
It
in a lot
also
of ways.
requires a clear mind.
Yeah.
Like I want to be focused on my stuff. I don't want to be thinking about other stuff and like have that eating away at my brain as I'm trying to create something. Like, it doesn't work like that.
I wouldn't be able to be in a relationship and doing this job if it wasn't for Malika being so supportive.
Yeah.
She's extremely supportive.
Number one cheerleader.
Number one cheerleader. She said that she's still dancing. But I guess I'm mainly asking like, do you feel like just coming out here for a month and knowing that now that the film's done, that you're about to move, do you feel like a weight's been lifted off your shoulders and like there's like this feeling of relief? Or have you gotten kind of cathartic, you know, like just like accepting the situation? Dude, I've seen you on Facebook posting pictures of fog at 5 a.m. walking through dark neighborhoods, which
Yeah,
is
dude, I love doing that shit.
I know you love that shit, but it's also the most like. I want to put you on the Facebook show now.
Totally.
Clear the cup.
You know, I mean,
Thanks, Nagama.
did you like sleep in your studio in that time period? Like,
No, I slept on the couch for a while.
yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, that stuff's just. It's like, yeah, yes, there's difficulty, but at the same time, like that stuff's not the biggest deal to me. It's just not. And like now, you know, you'd think, oh, big weight off your shoulder and all that stuff. Not really. It's I mean, kind of to a point. I feel stress now because I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do with myself moving forward. Like, where to
I
go,
think
what
you
to
and
do,
I,
all
you and I
that.
are definitely very
So-
different in that way. I cannot handle awkward situations that I don't
Yeah.
see my place in, and I
Yeah.
don't like being in places where I'm not welcome, which is a lot of places. So I remove myself from them.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hate that. I hate
Yeah.
that, absolutely. But so the thing for me that's difficult that other people who I talk to, Zach included, don't like. It's just a difference. Is for me, like, to do my work at the quality that I want to do it. It takes a particular kind of setup and an environment, and it's hard to create that. And I put a lot into creating that
I feel you, man.
in St. Louis, and it's
I
not
built a
something.
studio here. Yeah,
Right.
you know, it's like, I feel you. I can't
I-
run a Twitch studio without a studio.
Yeah, so I can't just move that easily. You know, it's like I could go somewhere and, you know, everyone I talk to, they're like, oh, you could just go here or go there, and it's like, well, no, that would require. It's like, what am I gonna do exactly? Like, what is it that you think I'm magically going to do? Like, I'm magically going to find a place where I can set up a decent enough space to do my work to the quality that I need to be doing it, and making enough money to sustain that, and
Yeah.
and so on.
There's
Like,
definitely-
I don't have the answers to that.
What I
'cause
would
it's not
tell you
that
too,
simple.
though, is like other people have found ways around that because that's a common problem. Just like I used to
Yeah.
have. I used
Yeah.
to think to myself when I was doing my own, like, I'd own my own camera to be a DP kind of thing, and like I used to tell myself that was the only way to do it.
Yeah.
And then as I started exploring this idea of like, oh, but you know, there's like an actual business model to allowing it to be supported within your internal cost kind of thing. And I know a lot of audio producers use their other people's studios because they can't afford that equipment, but then they build it into their bill rate.
That shit's super expensive.
It is. But
actually-
they build it in to their rate, you know?
No, yeah, that's more complicated than that though, because your rate then, the people who can actually afford to do that, like, those are some fucking hefty rates, man, that I
And who the
am not
fuck says
charging.
you're not good enough for that? Who says that? You say that.
Well, no, I don't say that. It's
I've met people with a quarter of the fucking talent as you, a quarter of the fucking talent as you, using those spaces, charging those rates, and getting the jobs done.
Yeah.
You are your biggest supporter, but also your worst enemy, and I'm the exact same way, where you don't believe in your fucking self. But it's like
it's not that I don't believe in myself. I
no, I know that. We're
I
both
fully
cocky.
believe
It's
that
just-
I fully believe that I could be doing work on a really high level with really high level people. It's just that I don't have those relationships.
It's not about not
Anymore.
believing in yourself.
And
It's if you believe in yourself, it's perfect. If you try to maybe fail, that's scarier.
I'm fine with that. I'm
Wait,
fine
wait,
with
what is
like
that? What
putting
is that?
myself out there and,
What is
and
that?
potentially failing and all that. I need to figure out the best place to
Well, come here. What is
throw
that?
myself to potentially fail. That's where I'm like I'm not scared of failing as far as that goes.
Where'd you get that?
I had a whole list of temporary tattoos, but they all fell off my arm, and that was the only one that stuck.
But so you just use it to highlight a point? You're like, here, look at that. It's the only one that stuck from the entire book of temporary tattoos.
Put this on
So
half
that
an hour
means
ago.
something. It means something,
Yeah.
Alex.
Thanks, you're J-Man. You're good enough, you're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you.
You guys see that?
It's not gonna focus itself.
Yeah, but Zach, why do you think people in their early 20s are getting married and then divorced soon after versus spending a few years together and decide if that's the right path? Sometimes it's because of deportation.
God. Nice, Hama.
No, I said that last part.
Oh, you said
Yeah,
that.
that's like
Okay.
sometimes it's because of this and
Yeah.
immigration.
They call those starter marriages.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm cool with putting myself out there and potentially failing and backtracking, whatever the hell I gotta do.
There's
I
no-
just want to find a good
Fail
spot
forward.
to.
Fail forward. There's
Well,
no
yeah,
such
yeah,
thing.
yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, failing forward, whatever.
No. There's no backtracking.
Yeah.
If you try, there's no backtracking.
Right. But I mean, man, it's unfortunate. At one point, I was starting to cultivate some really good relationships, like out in LA and stuff, and
Yeah,
that
and you
time
know
has
that's
um,
we're gonna have an honest conversation about that because we both did it, and we did it after I told him. I did it after I told him not to do that.
yeah.
So like when there was a time when you came out to LA, and to be totally honest, and this is something Sean and I talked about too.
Yeah.
We didn't want you to be with Bella anymore after you came out to LA, and she seemed threatened by your success there.
Yeah.
And that was unfortunate to us because we were like, we understood that with your level of talent and the fact that there were people there that were literally like, you hit the ground on the plane and be like, yo, dude, come by Tommy Lee's house. Yo, dude,
Yeah,
come
no.
by Chaplin's studio and hang out with, hang out with Danja and shit in a studio all night. Like,
Yeah.
getting to that point,
Yeah, I'm massively fucked up
getting to that point
on that.
is fucking really hard. You had already surpassed the level that most people in the country couldn't obtain. That's like, that would be like me getting like invited to hang out at directors' houses to see the film they're working on that
Yeah.
had like won giant awards and shit. Like it was a massive thing, and you.
That was crazy. Actually, let me tell a story really quick. So, guys, this is a lesson in just put yourself out there, even if you don't think that you're gonna have any chance at success at something. Like just send shit to people. Doesn't fucking matter. So on Twitter, if anybody Googles Danja, D-A-N-J-A, he's a producer. He produced massive hits over the last decade. Massive hits with Timbaland. He was Timbaland's protege in the early to mid 2000s. Produced Justin Timberlake's Sexy Back, Nelly Furtado, Promiscuous, Britney Spears, Give Me More, tons of stuff. Anyway, so I sent one of his artists an instrumental one time. This guy is signed to his record label. Sent it to him on Twitter or something like that. Just like randomly, just made it for him and sent it. Didn't get a response back ever. Never got a response back. Then the dude has a mixtape that comes out and hey, there's my instrumental on it, sandwiched between 2 Danger tracks. And I'm just like, oh, sweet. And so then I think he like maybe hit me up on Twitter or something, and then like with his phone number, or I don't even know, but or asked for my number.
It was like
I don't know,
4
like
years ago now.
I gave him my number or something, and he calls me, and I don't even remember the order of all this. It was all ridiculous. Like he was like, hey man, Danger heard your track, and he was like, he thought it was really crazy, and he just made me 3 new beats, and I'm gonna have you put the hook on them, like do the vocal on top for the choruses, and then I'll put the verses on, and we can do a project together, and blah blah blah. So anyway, that was like, Danger was my favorite producer, by the way. So like favorite record producer in the pop world. So when it's like, hey, I'm gonna send you 3 of his instrumentals to put your vocals on now, that was like, you know, bucket list already. And then we went out to LA, and so I called the artist, name's Callie, called him, and he's like, oh yeah man, come by the house. So we go up on Mulholland to this house. We didn't know where we were going exactly.
It was Danger's house.
Yeah, so we go in the house, and we're like, dude, this is like a super nice fucking mansion on Mulholland Drive with like a vanishing edge pool, like on a mountainside and stuff. It's like ridiculous. So we get in there. I'm like, both of us were like, this isn't
your
Callie's
house,
like,
Callie.
Yeah, like where, what? And he's like, oh yeah, this is Danger's house. And I was just like, what? And so yeah, I just happened to. Long story short, or long story long, whatever. I sent the dude an instrumental, never heard back like for months and months, and then fast forward later in the year, and I was at my favorite record producer's house, and then like in the studio multiple times that week, and yeah, like recorded vocals on another demo for like Kevin Cossum, and just like crazy shit.
But that was one of those things where
I went to Tommy Lee's house later.
Life handed you an opportunity.
Yeah.
And in that moment, you should have fucking dropped everything and took it.
Yeah.
And the unfortunate situation with that is it takes a long time to build those relationships in LA, and when they happen randomly, you gotta fucking jump on them.
Yeah.
And it took me years to build up my relationships in LA, and then I left for here, and I was very ignorant to think that those relationships would sustain.
Mm-hmm.
And I get mad at myself quite frequently.
Yeah, everybody moves on.
Because they move the fuck on. They have a list and they go down it, and your name's not on it anymore, and they move the fuck on. And then now you gotta play catch up.
Yeah.
And you gotta reestablish yourself, and it's an uphill battle.
Yeah.
Because that city doesn't stop. And there's always someone younger and hungry that just keeps going. And you know, it's the same with the content we're making now. You know, I'm seeing people trying to replicate our model already, and we don't necessarily get the get the credit for it that we deserve. And people with a bigger reach than us can come along and take our model and make it work really well for them.
Right.
Even though we're the ones that like sat and put like
Money.
Good luck at NYCC, Zac and Alex. Thanks for bringing back old school HH. Good night and foo you.
Thank you. Thanks for the 1111.
White Rabbit says at least you didn't leave a bunch of equipment down in LA. I mean, I kind of did. I left a lot of stuff keeping that Geek and Sundry studio together. I really did.
Dude, I was gonna say, you remember Lovey, right? Of course you do.
Oh yeah, I saw a music video for him.
He has a writing credit on Iggy Azalea's album.
Really?
Dude, he's like getting credits. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe one on a Justin Bieber album. Dude, I can't remember, but yeah, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Moves fast, and this industry here, Twitch, moves fast as well. But that whole industry moves really quick, and you know, that was one of those things where, as a friend, I got concerned for you in those moments because we were able on the outside to see that opportunity in front of you, and it was just like
I saw it too.
You know, and just like and you know, and I remember us having those conversations like, if you're with someone and they love you, you know, they should be understanding of that predicament, and I understand it's always a
Yeah.
two-way street, and that's honestly part of the reason my my ex-wife and I split. If you remember, like, I told her from the time that we got together,
Oh yeah.
I was going to be heading to Los Angeles
Yeah.
to pursue my dreams, and she decided that after we got married that she wasn't going to let that happen. She did not
Right.
want to be, quote unquote, another Mexican in LA. And I think at the end of the day, like, I think the real problem there was she was a graphic designer and she was intimidated by the competition because she had established a nice little nook for herself there. And I told her, you know, it's like that kind of fucked up situation. It's like, well, I don't believe in, like, I'm not a faith-driven individual.
Yeah.
So to me, marriage is a cooperative two-way street. And to say that just because I'm married to someone means that I have to give up on my entire life's work building up to a moment, just because I'm married to someone, like, that shouldn't be a situation I'm in. It should be the other way around. It should be that that person supports you because you've worked your entire life on it.
Yeah.
And now if they'd worked their entire life on something or are, you should support them as well.
Right.
But there should be a work together on those goals, and ultimately that drove us apart. And there were a lot of other things too that led to that. So,
Yeah, it was all kind of an implosion of stuff.
it's an implosion of a bunch of other stuff. But that was something that led up to that because it just doesn't. I couldn't see myself, like, she wanted me to take a desk job. She said it was my responsibility
Yeah.
as
that's
a husband
right. God,
to take
man,
that
I
job.
remember
because I was
that.
offered a job for like $65K a year to work at a yearbook company and do like
That's right.
like design and stuff, which is not my personality at all.
That's what David is doing actually.
I wonder if it's the same company.
Maybe.
It's the big one out there. It's like, it's not my personality at all. I'm definitely not a person that can sit behind a desk either. It's not me. So I knew that wasn't me. I was like, that's not my responsibility. That would be me giving up on everything I've worked on.
Yeah, your
So-
responsibility in a marriage isn't to give up on your dreams.
not.
Take a job you don't
No.
want.
And I worried because whenever I saw you in that situation, I saw a repeat of the decisions I had made, and I didn't want you to put yourself through that, like,
Yeah.
personal torment that I put myself through. Now, that being said, you've not stopped. You definitely haven't stopped crafting your skills.
Yeah.
So in that way, you're still there. It's just gonna take time to
Yeah, I mean,
build those relationships.
and
back up.
that's the thing. Like, there are positives also, like not being in LA, and I was able to get a lot of equipment that I never would have, and can now do higher quality stuff than I possibly could have. Especially like in a film type sense. Like, if I want to get into that more than the music industry.
Yeah, you kinda
the
have to
music
get
industry,
there.
honestly, just
The music industry, you can be all over the place. Film's a special beast because producers want to be able to stand over the back of your shoulder
yeah.
and fucking.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. The thing is, I'm just not like all that sold on working in the music industry at all, man. Like, I just don't like any of that. So part of me is okay with having kind of watched some of those opportunities go down the tubes, because I don't think I would have been happy with that stuff anyway. Part of me thinks that. Other part of me is like, you're an idiot.
Yeah. And believe me, guys, I don't want any of this to come off like if you didn't follow your dreams that you should feel bad. It's different for every individual.
Yeah.
Every individual has their own expectations, their own one set of life. I don't look down on anyone who says that they're comfortable with the position they're in. The most important part is understanding what you want and what allows you to get by and what that's all worth to you. We're all different.
Yeah.
And I am in my position. I feel like every step of the way I've been a risk taker my entire life, and it would be stupid for me to stop taking risks now. That could change one day. I could get in a position one day where I think, okay, you know what? I've taken enough risks. Now's the time. Settle the fuck down, chill out a little bit. But I don't know if that's ever gonna fucking happen. I don't know if that's in my personality at all.
Yeah.
It might not be. I feel like I'm always gonna keep pushing.
Seaspoon says, I'd love to follow my dreams, but I just can't figure out how to make it work.
It's not supposed to be easy.
Yeah.
When you say I can't figure out how to make it work, neither can anyone else. It's the
Yeah.
trying that matters. Just keep fucking trying, because it's not supposed to be fucking easy. 6 billion people on this goddamn planet, and everyone thinks they should get a piece of the pie, so it's not easy.
Yeah, I'll give you an example of my friend who's here right now, actually staying in. He's been in Seattle for the last few months, and he picked me up from the airport last night. But he came out here. He's just basically he's like, dude, I'm pretty much broke right now. I came out here with 2 pairs of jeans. All my clothes have paint on them now. He's out here to just work on being an artist, be a painter. And
Money.
Rabbit.
Don't beat yourself up, Alex. There will be new opportunities tomorrow, and you'll burn those too.
Thanks, White Rabbit. You're the best, man. But yeah, so my buddy's out here just to be a painter, and you know, like, so he has no money. He's got pretty much nothing. He's kind of like on his last wins of staying out. He's going back for a while at least, but you know, it's like you try stuff in spurts even, and just throw yourself into a situation. And like, I mean, he just forced it to work. Like, came out and forced it to work and got art shows and has been selling paintings and stuff. And you know, I was like, he doesn't have much right now, but he's so happy with it. Like, he's so psyched on just everything and just life in general, with very little, just because he's doing what he wants to do.
So somebody came in the chat room just a second ago and said, why do you guys have ads? I just watched 1 minute of ads. For one, Twitch set the length of that ad, and the reason we have ads turned on is because we're a partnered channel and we're not going to turn off ads for someone who's not subscribed. In fact, we can't. That's all partnered channels that you first come to. If you don't, yeah. So, and because we're professionals, believe it or not, and we do this for a living, and it costs money, and it's not free, unfortunately. And that does sound like I'm condescending and patronizing right now a little bit, because I am. Because it takes money. It costs a lot of money for this equipment, and the lights, electricity,
and hiring
internet,
people to run all of
and
it.
the health insurance, and the taxes, and the business insurance, and the accounting.
Salaries.
Boy, it's expensive. So we run an ad that you might have to sit through every once in a while that helps do all those things. But we do keep ads turned off for subscribers. So subscribers don't have to watch ads, believe it or not. Which might be a bad idea in hindsight. I think we turned them off at first because we weren't getting enough viewers for it to really like make a difference.
Green Eye God of Chat got Zac a rascal.
I would love to have a rascal. I would ride around on a rascal all fucking day.
I can see.
I would ride around on a goddamn rascal. Thank you, Sensei Roman, for that follow. Even after I was being a dick.
That's awesome.
Sometimes I think negging works better on the internet than it does in real life.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think it does.
Thank you, Sensei Roman.
I would love to ride around on a rascal. Only if I could also have a cane to hit people with.
Yeah.
It's the icing on the cake. Oh, thank you,
Thanks,
belly
hey,
button.
belly button.
Thank you for that. You're not allowed to have a rascal unless you take it to the Grand Canyon. Ride it all the way there, or just
Right
drop
off the Grand Canyon.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, over the edge. Oh, 20 minutes left on the
man,
Twitch
God, I
Prime
don't know
charity
if we
thing.
can last 20 minutes. I've got so much packing to do, dude. I've got so much packing.
I do so little talking nowadays that my
Yeah.
voice is tired. Just from this.
I know.
Kid you not.
My voice is almost gone from TwitchCon, and now NYCC tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the channel will continue running as normal while I'm at New York City Comic Con, but Alex and I will be at New York City Comic Con all weekend. Oh, fucking salami tactical, yeah! I especially appreciate the person who has given bits every single time a subscriber's in, so it looks like it's raining cash on us as we're dancing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Every time tonight.
That's great.
This is raining bits down on us.
Yeah.
Channel will probably be better without Zac being here. I wish that was true, but our numbers and donations drop every time I go out of town, so... it does feel like sometimes that people donate to troll me. But Malika is the overlady. Well, actually, overlady, why don't you come tell everybody how the week's gonna go? No, I'm being serious.
Super magic Mike in here.
Overlady is gonna be running the show while I'm out of town.
It's music. Orange
So
Kid.
are you gonna tell them how? Are you gonna tell them about the rest of the week?
Yeah, that's how it's gonna go.
That's just how it's gonna go. That's how the rest of the week's gonna go. When I'm out of town, that's how it's gonna go.
Well.
Okay. The whole rest of the week's just gonna be dancing Malika, I guess.
Dancing and temporary tattoos.
Everybody's gonna dance. Yeah, I'm gonna get lots of inspirational temporary tattoos for everybody. We're gonna have tea time, and maybe, I don't know, play with ukuleles.
Oh. I'm glad we're leaving for that.
Funny lord.
Man, I gotta finish packing, guys. I think we have to call this a night. I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel here. There's so much to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
Yeah, I want to go to sleep.
Zach comes back to 5,000 subs with nothing but Malika dancing and facepalm so hard the studio implodes. Actually, I bet if you just decided to do like a 48-hour dance-a-thon and we just like kept giving you water and food while you were dancing, we would like blow up the internet.
Why?
Because it's just you make it a marathon and you just never stop. People will definitely subscribe to keep you going.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Alright. So you guys... Oh.
Yeah! JDM, thank you!
They can't see it. It's just like you're jumping.
What? No. Okay.
Money.
Interpretive dance is how the rest of the week will go. Okay, we get it.
You guys close
On
it out.
another
I'll go
note,
stuff
stay
away.
safe those of you in the southeast. Hashtag Shiawassee.
Yes, all my family that lives in Florida is boarding up their houses. State of emergency in Florida. That hurricane has already claimed over 8 lives.
Wow.
It's really scary. So please, everybody, stay safe, but stay calm. I know that all the water is gone in the grocery stores, and there are crazy lines for gas at the gas stations, and all sorts of craziness. But the people in the southeast are pros at this, so they got this. I mean, they got like gators in their backyard. They can do this.
True.
Alright, guys. We're gonna throw a raid to Bacon Donut. So get that raid command ready. We're gonna throw a Bacon Donut raid. You can hang out with him, do some exploring in some Minecraft worlds and shit. So he's just right across the street. We should just go over and knock on his door and be like, yo, we just raided you, yo!
Oh, yeah?
And be like, fuck you, yo! So, we're gonna raid Bacon Donut. Get that raid command ready. And let's get into our channel so I can actually do
Across
the
the
post.
street, like at the apartment?
Yeah, no, he's just right there. An office complex.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Alright.
Everybody's ready.
Alright. And... Go! Raid! Bye, everybody! We'll see you at New York City Comic Con!
Later. See you
Bye!
tomorrow or